We'll do this slightly different for the time being, at least. This is the Teslacigs Xt 220 watt box mod, which you know, takes which way you open? This way. Which takes 21 700s, 2700s, which is what this is, or 18 650s with the battery sleeve. You know, got the stupid silly door that just slides over, latches in. That's it. That's purple, because purple. I know, lighting I don't get. I got this giant bright light above me, but yeah, fingerprint magnet on the front cover. Different lights, has the Tesla logo right there. Kind of cool. There's a cat drinking behind me. Change the lights, positive, fire button, and you go into different lighting, which you can scroll up and goes through the different lights. You can turn them off. The M1 setting will roll through the colors slowly. The M2 setting will, every time you click the fire button, it will be a different light. M3 is rainbowy, you know, rainbowy. And then, you know, blue, red, green, purple, and back to off. I've been rocking this on 2, so every time I click it, it changes color. It's just the way it is. Now, this does have a hard on-off switch right here. It's off. There's nothing gonna happen. Turn it back on, gives you the little Teslacigs, right? Comes back up, but it doesn't tell you your ohms. So now you have to say new, old, whatever, okay? If you're not a fan of that, then don't use that. Use the 5 clicks on and off feature. It's off now. Yay! Back on. And guess what? Your ohms are still there. You can continue to vape without saying yes or no. 3 clicks to get in the menu, and it will highlight each section for you. And you just choose what you want. Temp settings, Kanthal 316 stainless. I know it's the white light on this is nice and bright. I don't have a problem seeing this in the daylight. Kanthal stainless steel 316 Ni200 titanium or TCR. And if you wait long enough, it will pop you out of the menu. And if you click on the battery one, it gives you everything about this device. This is the version 1.0, software version 2.0 from 2018, June 16th, and I didn't get to read the rest because you can lock your ohms in or not. Okay, it's got all sorts of fun stuff going on here. You can change this from normal, soft, hard, or user settable. Alright, I just throw it on hard and left it there. Yeah, that's what you get in the menus. M1, M2, M3, these are all user settable features. Good. Now, please hold, because you're going to the dark side, Luke. Yeah, there you go. Hi, everybody. How you doing? That's a little look around this. the lighting around here and the video capture here doesn't do it justice. What is it now? By pressing the down button and the fire button, you get power lock. So now it stays there. You can't push the up and down buttons because it will tell you the power is locked. So back to minus and fire. Now it's unlocked. Sorry, that's the only other one I didn't get to. I believe that's it with this. Pressing the up and down button simultaneously does absolutely nothing. I've only had one issue. It's happened twice, and I do have a little nick on there, right there. Other than that, it's holding up pretty good. I've been taking this with me everywhere. Mountain Dew. I've been taking this with me everywhere, and yeah, it's bound to get some dings and scratches. I have not bothered to take these screws out to see what's behind it yet, nor have I taken these screws out. And both times it happened to me, I had it on this lighting setting feature, whatever you want to call it. Take a vape, and it just kept on going after I let go of the fire button, and I just kind of hit the button again to stop it. Happened twice within 20 minutes of each other. It's the only time it's happened. Yeah, that was just a few days ago. I don't know why, but it wasn't auto firing, it just stayed firing. And yes, both times you could hear it unclick. So it unclicked but kept firing. I don't know. I don't know. Why do I gotta have problems that I use 2700 batteries on? Minor problem. However, if it does catch you off guard, you're gonna burn up whatever coil or whatever if you don't catch it fast enough. If I have an issue, I'll let you know. We'll probably come back to this device in I don't know, a few weeks, just to see how it's running. Battery life is really good on this. There's not much difference between 18650s really and 2700s in a regulated device. I have noticed on series devices I get more time with the 2700s, but that's full force, just beating the rabbit to death, you know. I don't have to switch my batteries out at night. Go to work, and I usually take a spare set of batteries with me, and I've been taking a spare set of batteries with me because I'm used to it, and I don't have to switch them. I put fresh ones in before I leave, just like I did with any of the 18650 devices, and I'm still around like 45% when I come home at night. Kind of nice, even with the lights on. So we're using it with the lights on. There's no weird rattles or nothing, even with the 2700s in here. There is some wiggle room in there, so if you really, then they'll move. But normal use, there's no jiggly puffs. Pow! And it's been working really nice. It goes all the way down to, I forget, 7 watts. Ooh. And all the way up to 220. Yeah. If you push the right buttons, it does. And it takes that long. This scrolls in 0.5 if you just click the button. Otherwise, it does the speed scroll like that. So Otherwise, it does it in 0.5, 0.5. Okay? We don't want 103. We were way down here at the, like, 55 mark, because I was rocking the, Fire Luke tank on there. That's, another story. But yeah, I've had no issues with this. This is like 50... What is it? Don't get me. Got that song stuck in my head from the Magicians. It's not from the Magicians. I know that. Where is it? Hold on. I gotta choose color. Okay. This comes in purple, gunmetal, green, silver, blue. Alright. Purple. We'll click on purple. And there it is. $59.95. Alright. It is in stock over at Element Vape. It's been working out really nice. I know this device has been out a few months. But I like the side fires so I can stick it in my pocket and crap don't press up against anything, right? It doesn't fire. I don't turn my crap off when I put it in my pocket. It's just how we roll. What else you want to know about this? Nothing? Oh, okay. We'll roll through. 92 millimeters by 62.5 millimeters by 30 millimeters. Weight is 258 grams. Has its own proprietary chipset. It does come with the battery adapters, which I do like because they are vented at the top. This one right here, they are vented at the top. You can see me right through there. Really nice. 18650s fit in it really well and take up all the necessary room. Very, very nicely. Anywho, maximum voltage output is 7.5. I really wish that they would make it so it's, I don't know, closer to the 8 volt mark. I realize 3.7 and 3.7, right? That's right there. It'd be 7.4. But working voltage with fresh batteries would be 8.4. I don't know. If they can make a 100 watt device run on one battery, why can't they make the working voltage to go at least to 8? Yeah, it would drop off right away, but you know, those first couple of hits would be just bomb diggity. Oversized fire button, it states on there. I don't find it oversized. It's perfectly finger size right there. Oversized would be, you know, half the side of the mod. That's not really a feature, right? Zinc alloy chassis construction. It's metal. You hear the plastic. That doesn't work very well. Hit it with your battery. Great idea. It's metal. Low voltage protection, over puffing protection. Yeah, if you hold it down for like 10 seconds, it cuts off. Low voltage over puffing, no atomizer. Atomizer short. Reverse connection protection, so don't put them in backwards, even though it won't matter. It won't turn on or nothing. Temperature alert, automatic power adjust protection. I don't know what that is. Temperature protection. Does have micro USB for charging and firmware, all that jazz. I did plug this in a couple of times. just to see. And the charging on this is so slow that yeah, don't bother. In a pinch, if you had to, you could, but but I didn't see the battery move, the battery indicator move at all in like a half hour. So there's that. Sorry, I'm still vaping on these twisted flavors here. They're quite delicious. Yeah, so it's got the big XT on the back. It's all purpley. It's got the vape, don't vape in a bin thing, and all that. You can see it's starting to wear on the bottom from just putting it down. I expect that. But it looks like a purple chrome wrapped Lamborghini to me. I don't know why, but that's what I think of every time I look at it. Get those vinyl chrome finish wraps. That's what it looks like. It's not a wrap. It's the paint on here. But, you know, kind of like they have automotive paint like this also. That is the metallic purple. It's really close to that. It's just shiny and fun, and spring-loaded 510. What is the velocity? 22 millimeter, right? Other than those two continuous fire issues I had with it back to back, and what I did after the second one was I clicked the power button 5 times and clicked the power button 5 times again. I figured it was a chip issue because of the way it did it. It didn't auto fire, it just continued to fire. And I don't normally turn these off. Pop the batteries out, put batteries in, pop the batteries out, put batteries in. So technically they're continuously on. And with any electronic equipment, you kind of want to power them off every now and then and power them back on, just so their chipset doesn't go screwy. And then it's going to ask me, new? New. Yes. New. 0.19. Thanks. You're welcome. That is not enough power. That is much better. Yeah, and that, you know, other than the bubble glass hanging way over on this, that don't look shabby at all. How often do you actually look at your stuff other than, oh, juice level, cool, then you just vape on it? Coils are screaming still. They're just screaming. Screaming. Lovely. I forget what coils I have in here. But they make a little noise after the fact on every device. So they just take a little while to cool down. It's like having your tea kettle all done. I don't know what size these screws are either. A 1.5 doesn't fit them. That's too big. So to find a smaller set. You know, I take crap apart. It is nice. There's really no seams other than this back door right here. There's just a slight line that you can see for the door. It's not really a door, it's a panel. But that's it. The rest of it is nice and smooth, super shiny, super fingerprint magnet. But you don't really see the fingerprints unless you get it in the perfect light. Otherwise it just looks purpley goodness. I just thought I'd speak on this a little today. We'll come back at another time with some final thoughts on it, whatever you want to call it, down the road after it's been used even more and abused even more, and we'll see how it works out. So far, I think it's doing fine, but so did the other ones I had. So I just want to vape. I just want to vape. Is that so wrong? I just want to vape. Y'all have fun now, because I know I will. That's the Teslacigs Xt 220 watt. Cool.